Hey guys, welcome back to the kitchen. I'm HungryDeb, and today our menu is going to be Korean. One of my favorite types of food to eat. Here in Atlanta, we have so much good Korean food, so I'm always craving it. Barbecue, all the stews, all the noodles. So today, I'm gonna be making some Bibimguksu. Yeah, I looked up a couple recipes, basing this loosely off of mang cheese recipe. I also have some marinated beef bulgogi on the menu, and that I've already done. Woke up a little bit earlier this morning, really not that early, but earlier, to get the marinade and get that cooked up. Pickled some Korean radish to eat with my meal. Just woke up. It's the morning time, pretty tired. But I did want to go ahead and get my marinade for the bulgogi going so it can really absorb all that flavor. So I have a little over a pound of thinly sliced, I think I have bottom round. What I was originally planning on doing was like each mark, they always have like marinated meats, bulgogi and chicken and pork, bulgogis and kalbis, and they're always really good. Money-wise, they're pretty on par or cheaper than buying like the cuts of ribeye and marinating it yourself, because probably obviously the meat is like fresher if you just buy it. But they had this marinated bulgogi instead of the ribeye, which I think is the typical cut used for bulgogi. They had top round, and I just bought it, and it was like $3.99 per pound. So I was like, you really can't beat this deal. And it was actually really good. So I went there with the full intent of getting that again for this video, and they totally ran out. They had nothing. It was like Monday afternoon, and I was like, yeah, the weekend crowd just like crushed it. And I found this really thinly sliced bottom round that it came in like big strips. I just had to slice a little more. It may not be as tender, but I think with the marinade, it'll be okay, hopefully. And I figured this is like a good recipe time, right? So anyway, yes, I've got my meat here. Sorry, that was a long story, but I was just really upset. $3.99, you know, it's fine. I've never made bulgogi anyway, so we'll see how this goes. Checked out a bunch of recipes, so hopefully these proportions are okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put in a small sliced up onion, and then I've got a couple of minced cloves of garlic and a couple of chopped up green onions that are going in as well. Okay. Total guesstimation, but I don't, maybe like 1/3 of a cup of soy sauce. I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons of sugar, because really like the whole thing about bulgogi is it's kind of sweet, right? And I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of sesame seed. All right, and then we'll do 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. I'm gonna tell you right now, the H Mart that we went to, it's kind of near like Prefer Highway area. They were having these, maybe not this size actually, the bigger size is usually like $14. It was on sale for $8, so we crushed it. We were like, buy 3. And just a little sprinkle of some black pepper. Let me grab a glove. Ooh, and one thing too, because I bought bottom round, which is definitely not as tender of a cut as ribeye, I'm probably going to grate some Asian pear into it, that or soda, which I think is a popular ingredient for people's bulgogi. It helps tenderize the meat. I might put a little more soy sauce actually, just because I think I put in more onion than recipes called for, so it might absorb up more of the marinade in the beef, but this is kind of what it looks like right now. I'll do this first. I think you can also do some like red pepper flakes, but I'm really not trying to make this a spicy bulgogi. Oh yeah, that smells really good. Oh man, I am excited to eat this. I've read like you should let it marinate for at least 30 minutes. I've cut up some of the radish into thin slices. If you had a mandolin, that would probably work way better for you, but I do not. So just use a knife. It's okay. So I'm just gonna start pickling them now with some vinegar, white sugar, and salt. I like really sour, so I'm just gonna go, I don't know, half a cup, 3/4 cup or so of vinegar. Let's put some salt. And some sugar. Just mix it all up. One thing to do while you're pickling your radishes is just take really thin pieces and try them out. Yeah, I like it. All right, I'll see you back when I'm a little more awake. Okay, so it's been, over an hour and a half since I marinated my bulgogi. Looking a little fresher, a little more awake. And so now I'm gonna cook it in a cast iron skillet to see if we can maybe get some caramelization, get some crispy ends on it. We'll see. So I'm just working on the sauce for the noodles right now. I have about a 1/4 cup of gochujang right here. I'm gonna stick in there. Maybe about a 1/2 cup of chopped up kimchi along with juice because we want this saucy. About 1 clove of garlic minced up and 1 stalk of green onion. I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons of vinegar. It said 1 to 2, but I generally like it pretty sour, so gonna do 2. And then I need 2 teaspoons of sesame oil and 1 teaspoon of sugar. I should have done that first, and my teaspoon's all wet. It's okay. Just guesstimate. And then just 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds. Now let's mix up this sauce. It looks so good, so red. I'm so excited about this. And then for those of you who want to eat together, we'll eat some of this, do some taste testing. There's the sauce. I've got my beef ready. I think all I need to do is cook the noodles and then we'll be ready to go. I did just want to show you too, these are the noodles I'm going to be using. Somyeon. Never tried them before, but I'm just gonna rinse them and then I'm gonna boil them really quick until they're done. They're fresh noodles, so they really shouldn't take that long. All right, I'm excited to eat. So basically I have my sauce here. Got my noodles going on there. So I'm just gonna pour this sauce over. And then I'm going in with some cucumbers and lettuce because I just really want a lot of crunch. Yeah, perfect. All right, so that's just my Bibimguksu. For those of you who don't want to stay and eat, that's cool. I hope you liked these recipes and enjoyed watching. I'll link them below so you can check those out. But let me taste this real quick. I didn't realize how much you have to rinse so many noodles because I've never used them before. But yeah, it required a lot of washes, a lot of starch. Yep, HungryDeb approved. By the way, if you're heading out, thanks for watching again. Please like and subscribe. And if you're staying, let's eat. Itadakimasu. Do you guys ever say anything? I guess besides like prayer or something, but like before you eat. Okay, so let me show you my spread here. Got the bulgogi, got some lettuce because eat your vegetables. And then I have more kimchi because you can never have too much, and some pickled radish here so I can wrap up this beef. But let me try it on its own first. It's definitely not as tender as ribeye, but it doesn't matter. That flavor is so good. Yay, another HungryDeb approved recipe. Oh, it's good. Okay, I'll make a wrap out of it. There's something about like pickled foods or like kimchi or radish, or even like in Taiwan, they always have like pickled stuff. Japan, oh my gosh, Japan. Something about it that's just like makes your appetite, even if you're not hungry, you could eat it and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, yum, I'm hungry. So good. So I think that like mukbang is kind of interesting, right? Because when you first hear about it, you're like, you're just watching people eat. Sounds kind of strange. Maybe if you're watching this, it's not strange at all. Because that's who I turned into. I thought like, oh, they have food videos of people just watching people eat. And then I started watching them and I realized this is like me as a kid watching Food Network all day. Right? Like all the travel shows, like $40 a day with Rachel Ray. I think that was what it's called. Something with Samantha Brown. And then when like Anthony Bourdain and Andrew Zimmern came out with their shows, I loved that stuff. I mean, I liked watching them cook it, but sometimes I'd be a little frustrated when it was like they made this dish and then you couldn't watch them eat it. And I was like, oh, it looks so good. I want to see them enjoy it. I didn't think about it until I start thinking about mukbang. I think the problem is, not the problem for me, this is a personal problem. I heard like mukbang is really popular in Korea, where it originated, with people who are trying to go on a diet and they watch people eat some of their favorite foods to help them feel satisfied. And to me, when I watch people eat this, I have such a craving. There was this Korean drama, it's like my favorite one, when it's called Let's Eat. I think I watched that drama like 5 to 10 times already. It's like the main lady was like an older working lady, single. She loves to eat and it just showcased a different Korean dish each episode and she just eat it and it like looks so delicious. And this is before I watched mukbang and probably why I like it, but I was like, oh my gosh, this stuff looks so good. And for like weeks on end, I would just be like, I want Korean food, I want Korean food, I want Korean food. And anytime somebody was like, oh, what do you want to eat? It's like, Korean food. Because generally, I really like Korean food, but I mean, I like most Asian food. Sometimes I can't have too much of one thing. Like, one day I might want tofu soup and one day I might want pho, and well, pretty much every day I want sushi, but bank account doesn't support that lifestyle choice. Man, I really like these noodles. It makes me feel better too because it's like almost a half noodle versus half vegetable, even though it's like still 100% like a big bowl. I feel good eating it. I feel like my camera's telling me something and I can't tell what it's saying. But I don't really watch too many food shows on TV anymore. Food shows is all about competitions now. There's not many just like, oh, let's cook. Maybe not many people are interested in that. I do like Pioneer Woman for some reason. I could watch her all day. Even though it's like not generally like food I want to make. My mom says it's because she has a very trustworthy face. I won't tell you who she said didn't have a trustworthy face. But yeah, I love competitions. They're kind of stressful. Except like Great British Bake Off. Best show ever. Because it's like so pleasant. And even when people are stressed, it doesn't make you stress. And it just makes you feel like bad for them and like sympathize. Because they're generally really adorable. What I love about this pickled radish is you can like hear yourself crunching it so hard. They never give you enough at Korean barbecue places, so I just like to make my own because it's easy to make. I'm also really excited because I am leaving at the end of the month to go to like Asia for a month. So I'm gonna be eating all my favorite food. Of course, I'm gonna go to Ding Tai Fung. Best soup dumplings ever. You eat the soup dumplings there, you ruin forever for any other soup dumpling. People are like, where can you get good soup dumplings in Georgia? And I wanna just be like, you can't. So I'm going to Taiwan, probably staying in Taipei. And then I'll be going to Japan, to Osaka, Kyoto, and Kobe. And then Korea, we're going to Seoul and Busan If you have any recommendations for any of those places, please let me know. I guess I should do some of this action. Noodle wrap. Oh, drop some. I knew that was gonna happen. There's something gingery. Does gochujang have ginger in it? Like, I don't think I put anything ginger. Ooh, starting to get spicy. When I could eat a lot when I was younger, I was very interested in like food challenges, or Adam Richman's show that he did before it was like not healthy. Before it was always not healthy. Before he like had some health problems is what I meant to say. At one point in time, I really 100% thought that I could do a steak challenge in Texas. That was like 72 ounces. Because I love steak, but like honestly, 72 ounces is just not doable. Okay, this one's nice and neat. Okay, so my camera overheated, which I guess is like a good sign to be like, okay, you're done now. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you stayed this long, like, props to you. Like I said before, I'll link the recipes down below. So if you're interested in making this and you don't have a Korean mom to make this for you, or give you her recipe, like me, who has a Taiwanese mother who doesn't eat spicy foods, mom's food is always the best, right? So you can find those in the link below. Find me on social media. Please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment if you have any foods that you want to see next. Bye.